What's going on, guys? It's your boy the GCC, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the top 5 Imperial sets that LEGO needs to make. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Now let's get into our first set. Alright guys, the first set that we're going to be talking about today is Thrawn's Imperial Star Destroyer. Of course, this is from the recently released Ahsoka show, and of course we all know and loves Thrawn's Star Destroyer. I just love that scene where Thrawn walks out with the Night Troopers. I think that is really cool. In the set, it looks like you would get 6 minifigures. Of course, you would get Ahsoka the White, which would be really cool. Of course, we had Ahsoka in her like navy blue outfit, but to have her in her white outfit would be pretty cool. Of course, we would get an older Ezra Bridger, which would be really cool. We haven't seen him since like the Star Wars Rebels days, so it'd be really cool to get him. An updated Grand Admiral Thrawn. Of course, you have to have Grand Admiral Thrawn in his own Star Destroyer set, which would be really cool. It also looks like you would get 1 or 2 Night Troopers. It looks like only 1 is included in this set, but I would love to get maybe like 2 or 3 just because I think those Night Troopers are super cool. And also a brand new Captain Enoch minifigure. Again, I love his helmet. I just think that's so cool. I'm hoping we would get a brand new mold for his helmet, but I guess we never know. And then of course the last minifigure in the set is one of the Great Mothers, which would be really cool. I love the Dathomirians, and of course to have one of the Great Mothers, that'd be super cool to have. I definitely think this is an awesome minifigure selection. And actually looking at Grand Admiral Thrawn's Star Destroyer, it looks pretty cool. It's a little gray on top, a little bit a lot of studs are showing. Now I'm sure LEGO could smooth this off if they wanted to. I'm assuming this ship does open up and you would have some interior space to put, you know, Grand Admiral Thrawn and your Night Troopers and Captain Enoch and stuff like that. But I definitely think this set is amazing. This set probably would be going close to like $160, $180 just because it's going to be pretty decent size. Star Destroyers are usually at the top end, you know, of the price spectrum, so I definitely could see that being pretty expensive. But I love this set. I definitely think LEGO needs to make it. Now let's move on to our next set. All right, guys, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is a brand new Imperial dropship. Now, I really love this set. Now, this was featured in The Mandalorian Season 2, but I still count this as an Imperial set. Of course, it looks like you would get a bunch of Stormtroopers. It looks like you would get a Imperial Marauder, which is pretty cool. We also had that in the Imperial Armored Transport, I think back in like 2021 with like Grief Karga and a couple of Stormtroopers and stuff like that. So it'd be really cool to get another updated version of him. It looks like you would get another Boba Fett minifigure. At that time in the show, he did not polish his armor, so I would love to have like a scratched up version of his armor. I think that'd be pretty cool. Looks like you get a Fennec Shan. Obviously we've had a bunch of Fennec Shans in the past. Looks like you would also get a Grogu minifigure and of course a Dark Trooper minifigure, which I think is very appropriate to include in this set. The dropship itself looks pretty decent. It really reminds me of that First Order dropship, I think back in like 2015 or 2016. So obviously that ramp will be able to come down and you could slap all your minifigures in there and stuff like that. I'm assuming you would have some cockpit space for your troopers. I'm assuming you would have some spring-loaded missiles and some stud shooters you could shoot off and stuff like that. But I would love to get just a bunch of minifigures in this set. Of course, you could include another Din Djarin Mandalorian minifigure if you really wanted to, but I don't really think he's necessary. I would love to get Boba Fett. Of course, you could do the scratched up armor, or you could give him the gaffy stick and have him whacking the troopers. I feel like that'd be pretty cool to include in this set as well. I definitely could see this set going for probably like $70 or $80. You know, LEGO's price increases because you're getting a lot of minifigures, and the set itself looks to be pretty decent size, so definitely around that $70 or $80. But I really love this set idea. I think it'd be a great way to get some of those awesome minifigures we talked about. Now let's move on to our next set. All right, guys, you know what time it is. It is meme set time, and today we have Obi-Wan Kenobi in his dead form. This is absolutely hilarious. Of course, this is when Darth Vader cuts down Obi-Wan, and it's just like his cloak and lightsaber that is left, which I think is absolutely hilarious. So in this poly bag, you would get Obi-Wan's cape and his little hood and his lightsaber hilt, which I think would be awesome to have. You can see the poly bag, the image on the front, which I think is hilarious. You can see Darth Vader's boot just stomping on the cape because he had no idea what happened, which I think is awesome. I definitely could see this maybe going for the May 4th promo if LEGO actually had some humor, but if they didn't do it for the May 4th promo, I'd love to see this in a meme set. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see if LEGO actually ends up doing this. I love this though. I think this is absolutely hilarious. I definitely think we need to have some meme sets. Maybe just one meme set, you know, I think that would be awesome to see. But I love this one. Dead Obi-Wan Kenobi and his cloak. What an amazing poly bag. Now let's move on to our next set. All right, lads, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Imperial Attack Shuttle. I really love this shuttle. It looks really solid. Of course, it looks like you would get 4 solid minifigures. It looks like you would get Crosshair, Hunter, Grand Moff Tarkin, and then a brand new Coruscant Shock Trooper, which would be really cool to have. I know we are getting some Coruscant Shock Troopers in, I think, September of of 2023, but this would be kind of like a captain or commander. Of course, you can see with the pauldron and the comma and stuff like that. An updated hunter would be pretty cool. Updated Tarkin would be awesome. And then, of course, another crosshair, which would be pretty cool. So I love that selection of minifigures. Maybe throw in one more Coruscant guard just because I love the Coruscant guard, and I definitely think we need some more of them. But the Imperial attack shuttle itself looks really decent. It really reminds me of the Republic attack shuttle, obviously just with the gray color scheme and stuff like that. I'm sure you would have some cockpit space for your minifigures, and then the whole top part of the shuttle would come open so you could slap all your minifigures in there and stuff like that. Of course, those wings would be able to fold up and down, which is really cool. I love that feature of the attack shuttle, so you can have it in the landing position, but you can also have it in the flying position and stuff like that. I'm sure you would have some stud shooters and some spring-loaded missiles. And overall, I think this is a really nice set. I feel like we haven't had like an Imperial / Republic attack shuttle in a very long time. I want to say the last time we got one was in like 2008 or 2009. I'm pretty sure it was like with Mace Windu and a couple of battle droids and stuff like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just think this would be really cool. I definitely could see this set probably going for like $90 to $100 nowadays, just because, you know, Lego's price increases. I would love this ship to be pretty decent size, and of course you are getting a couple of decent minifigures. But what an amazing set. I really hope Lego makes this. Now let's move on to our next set. All right, lads, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the World Between Worlds. I absolutely love this set. Of course, this was featured in Star Wars Rebels. I want to say the final seasons of Star Wars Rebels, but correct me if I'm wrong. I just love it, though. It looks like you would get 3 solid minifigures, of course, being Ezra Bridger, adult Ahsoka Tano. I know the 2015 or 2016 version of Ahsoka Tano is going for a lot of money nowadays. And of course, another Emperor Palpatine. You know, we've had a bunch of Emperor Palpatines in the past, so I'm not that impressed with it. And then we get Ahsoka's little bird. I forget the name of the bird, but an awesome inclusion for the set. I definitely could see this set going for around that $60 or $70, just depending on how big this set is. It doesn't look to be that big, so I definitely could see Lego putting it around that price range, which I think is very appropriate. I love the printing on the pieces to make them resemble the portals from the show, which was awesome. I love that episode of Star Wars Rebels, and I think Brick Wizard 59 did a great job of recreating this scene. In the end, though, I really love this set, and I'm hoping Lego makes some sort of World Between Worlds set very soon. Congratulations, guys. You have made it to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a fun time putting it together, and I definitely think Lego needs to make some of these awesome Imperial sets. Shout out to Brick Set Ideas and Star Wars Photoshop for making these awesome sets. I'll put a link to their Instagrams down in the description below. If you guys enjoyed today's video or you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. You would help out the channel big time, and honestly, you would make my day. Also, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it. You would help out the video big time. I know I say that a lot, guys, but it really would mean a lot. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.